Good morning, Sava from Football Heritage TV. Hope everyone is well. Not a nice day, but Spurs are playing today. Postecoglou demands more defenders. Yes, he does. And Laporte is that guy. I'm going to tell you why he's that guy. Can we get him? I'm not sure. Is he that guy? He's most definitely that guy. On top of that, Mickey van der Ven has finally completed his medical and signed the paperwork. He is now a Tottenham Hotspur footballer. We'll be talking about the upcoming game this afternoon with Barcelona and Harry Kane. Another bid rejected. We'll touch upon that as well. Stay with me. Yes, good afternoon, good morning, whatever time it is, wherever you are. Welcome to Football Heritage TV. In this video, we're going to be talking about defenders. Before we do talk about Postecoglou demanding more defenders, let's have a look. The breaking news. We all knew this was coming, but it is lovely to see. It's official. It's on the Spurs Twitter page. There it is. We are delighted to announce the signing of Mickey van der Ven. The 22-year-old under-21 Dutch captain joins us from Wolfsburg in a deal that is 50 million euros with all the add-ons included. Let me be one of the first, I'm sure many have said it though, to say welcome to Tottenham Hotspur Football Club, Mickey van der Ven. What I've seen, I really like this guy, and I'm hoping that he can add some much-needed pace and power and bulwark to that Tottenham Hotspur back line. So welcome to Tottenham, Mickey van der Ven. He's not going out there to Spain today, but hopefully we see him go straight into the 11 for the game against Brentford on Sunday, of which I will be doing a live watch-along. So join me for that. Now, off the back of that, Postecoglou said after the game on Sunday, in obviously the game where we won 5-1 against Shakhtar Donetsk, that he was looking for 2 more defenders to join Tottenham. And he said that he was looking for defenders that can play in an aggressive style of play. Now, he's not talking about the defenders have to be aggressive, but Spurs are going to play an aggressive, progressive pressing game, which means teams will try and counter. You've got to have defenders that can cope with that. Whether that's young, they're young or pacey, whether they're old and experienced, you need players that can cope with that. Off the back of that, the name that keeps getting mentioned right now, we've got Van der Ven. Laporte is still hovering about in the background, as is Tosin Adarabioyo, but is Aymeric Laporte. Now, Laporte, who's been at Manchester City for 6 seasons, has fallen down the pecking order. They've got an abundance of riches at centre-half, have Man City. You look at Nathan Ake, you look at Akanji, John Stones, Ruben Diaz. I think they've just signed Vardiol for £77 million as well. You've got Walker, who can tuck in if needed as last resort. So, Laporte is surplus to requirements. Now, I'm not contradictory. I don't think he joins. I'll put that out there right now. I'll also put it out there right now. I want to be doing a video soon where I'm saying, I was wrong. Well done, Levy. You got Laporte from Man City. I want to do that. People can say, oh, you're in the mud. I'll happily be in the mud if it means we sign Aymeric Laporte from Man City. Isn't that what we want? Isn't we want to be wrong? We want to sign top players. Now let's look. What's good about Laporte? First and foremost, Laporte has 6 years Premier League experience. Nothing about this league will faze him. He knows all the players he's up against. He knows the teams. He knows the culture. He knows the passion of the fans. This guy knows the Premier League. Secondly, and most importantly for me, is for both Spain and for Man City, he plays in teams that are high-pressing, possession-based clubs, where he knows the dangers of the ball over the top, where he knows the dangers of the counter-attack, right? He knows that. Now, people will go, he's not the quickest, but he's got it up there. He knows, when do I go to the halfway line? When do I drop off 10 yards because this striker's quicker than me? When do I drop even deeper than that because they're rapid? He knows these things. He's been there. He's seen it. He's done it. Now, would he come to Tottenham Hotspur? This is the question that a lot of people ask. Apparently, Manchester City have made this guy available for 30 to 35 million pounds. Now, if that is true, what's stopping us going and bidding? One thing would stop us going and bidding would be whether or not he wants to join. Of course, we'll speak to his agents, and if his agents give you the indication that he will join, go and put the bid down, make it happen. If his agent gives you the indication that Laporte doesn't want to come to Tottenham, he wants better, or he wants to go to Spain and play for Barcelona or Atletico or someone like that, then don't put in a bid. But one thing is for sure, this guy is available, and I don't know many centre-halves that good going at that price. 30 to 35 million. Imagine the options he gives you. You could play him and Romero at the back with Van de Ven to the left. You could play him and Van de Ven together. You could play him and Romero together. All of the different options. You could play Romero and Van de Ven together. You then start getting options, allowing for players to go to go to different tournaments with their country, to allow players to come back injured, to allow players that are suspended, that you're no longer relying on just one or two centre-halves. You actually then got three very capable centre-halves in Laporte, Romero, and Van de Ven. He's a leader. He's a leader of men as well. He's a good age, 29. Don't have to buy everyone as a kid. This guy coming in, imagine his experience around that dressing room, that know-how. He'll walk into that dressing room and people will see a leader and a winner. They'll see a guy that's been there, seen it, done it, walked the walk, talked the talk. For me, as I said, the chances are slim. Get that done and we're going places. Get that done and I'm starting to talk about getting back into Champions League next year. I don't believe that unless you get in a top defender like him or Tapsoba that it can be achieved. I hope I'm wrong. I don't want to put pressure on Postecoglou in year one because I've been calling for it for years, for a clear out, for a change of philosophy, a plan, a direction. And I'm old and ugly enough now to know that that doesn't happen overnight. So can Spurs get Laporte? Question one, can they get Laporte? Question two, would Laporte want to come to Tottenham? Question three, will we be spending on players like this? Did we need money from Harry Kane to make this happen? I'm not saying that's right. I'm not saying we should. We should be able to go and get players like this. But this is Daniel Levy. You just never know. So let me know your thoughts, people. He's cheaper than Tapsoba. Tapsoba probably for more years. But let's be fair, 29, you get 3 or 4 really good years out of centre-backs at that age. Maybe a bit more. So could they make it happen? Also, Tottenham Hotspur travel tonight to play Barcelona. We play Barcelona. Looks like there's a few players not going from what I've seen. It looks very much like I've not seen Romero on the plane. I've not seen Maddison on the plane. I've not seen Kane. Doesn't mean they're all not there. I just not seen it from the brief clips I've seen. So for me, I'll put my neck on the line. I think it will be a team very much rotated from the other night. I think it will probably be Vicario or Austin in goal. I think the right back will be Porro. I think it will then be Tanganga and Dyer, if not Sanchez, and Reggie at left back, Skip, Basuma, if he's gone, and Lo Celso with Solomon, Richarlison and Perisic. That's what I think. Doesn't mean it's going to happen. Might see a lot of the Alfie Devines play, maybe the Harvey Whites. Maybe Papa Sarr's gone. We'll see a bit of him. But let me know what you think. Are we going to beat Barcelona tonight? Is the result important? The season starts in 5 days. Let's just hope for no injuries. Off the back of that, I will be doing a live watch-along. Join me at 5:30 p.m. UK time tonight. So 5:30 p.m. By the time you watch this, it'll be in about 3 hours' time for all the build-up to Tottenham Barcelona and then the game itself. And the last but not least, Harry Kane, third bid rejected from Bayern Munich. I'm not going to go into this. I just want to know from you one thing. Are Bayern Munich coming back in with a fourth bid to get it to £100 million and not €100 million? Let me know your thoughts. Take care. Smash the like button. Please subscribe. And we'll see you very, very soon. Take care, everybody.